Hello and welcome to the panel live from TVT Studios in Lome. I am your host, Kwasigle. Tonight's topic is a big one, especially with the school year kicking off just a week ago. The impact of teacher-parent collaboration for a successful school year. We all know that education is a partnership. While teachers are working hard in the classroom, a student's success often relies on the support they receive at home. Stay with us as we break it all down right after this. We have a fantastic past panel of experts to dive into this crucial relationship. On my left, we have Mr. Jidula Florent Azuma. He's a passionate and dedicated school teacher. Please be welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Gley.
Okay. And on my right, we have Mr. Abdul Latif Wali. He's a distinguished lecturer and socio-political analyst. Mr. Wali, you're welcome.
Thank you, Gley.
We will be exploring how effective communication, mutual respect, and shared goal can transform a student's academic journey. We'll also be tackling the common challenges and sharing practical tips to help you build a strong collaborative team for your child's success. So let us get right into it. And to start, how do you feel after a week spending resuming class? I will start with the teacher, Mr. Azuma.
Thank you, Mr. Gley. We have started well, and I'm very joyful today. I was joyful during all the week for having met my students again and other colleagues. Okay. So that is my feel.
Yes. And coming to the lecturer, how do you feel after 1 week of resuming class?
Yeah, I think for university students is not yet the moment, but I have already an idea, and as far as my little concerns and my little researches are concerned, as far as the resumption of the schools, I think it started well, but I hope this year is not going to be like the other years. I hope things are going to change. And
yes, yeah, a lot of things will change.
I hope
now,
so.
Coming to the topic of today, ready for a successful school year, impact of teacher-parent collaboration. And we will start with this question that came in my mind. How can school teachers and parents work together to reduce educational disparities? I will start with the lecture.
I think I might be saying something that's going to be hurting Jidula by now, because it happened that it's been a time now that this collaboration between teachers and parents have been a problem now, because a lot of things have changed, because there is no more complementarity as far as educational system is concerned. Yes. There is no more complementarity as far as education, like educating children, is concerned, because it has to start from home, then finish at school. And what we are noticing is at home, it seems like the education seems fine, but when it ends in school is rather the opposite. Why am I saying so? I'm not saying in school children are being taught bullshit, but what I'm saying is, in school, everything is fine, but on their way from home to school is something else. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. And on their way from school back to the house also is something else. It's crazy. And this is where all the negative things happen. And I think we need to regulate that, because teachers now don't have the monopoly over the children or over the students now in school, which is very, very, very problematic.
Yes. And for our teacher?
Mr. Gley, thank you for the question. The collaboration between teachers and parents can really impact the students' success. How can that collaboration be done? In fact, parents are the one who sent their children to school, and teachers are the one who are teaching them. So there should be a kind of complicity between both parts. But today it's happened that some parents are not trusting entirely their children to the teachers. Despite the fact that they have sent them to school, they keep again their their whole authority on them. And when the teacher try to punish or try to educate really the student, the child, the parent is hurt, and now really protest and claim why that the teacher has want really to educate his child. So that is it is not a balance at that part. But if there is a collaboration, I think the success or that will impact positively the student, and he will succeed. He will fear the teacher as well as his parent at home, because he knows now that there is a kind of complicity between his teacher and his parent. So he has to fear the teacher at school, because he represents again his parent at school.
Can I say something about that?
Yes.
That complicity depends, because when you talk about the responsibility of parents at home, like regarding also the responsibility of teachers in school, in the past it worked. You know, we had parents that were very responsible; they handled very well their children. And when you go to school, we had also teachers that were also very responsible and handled very well, like students at school, right? Nowadays it's completely different, right? Even though I can say we can have parents that are responsible in school, but don't have, some teachers are not that responsible at school. You will see some teachers like wooing or trying to be in relationship with students and all those stuff in school, which pushes now the government to be taking some measures against that is the point. That these teachers having their own supervision over the students, which is now
they are supervising the teachers, and
they are supervising the teachers, and the teachers don't no more have the monopoly on students.
Yes.
Are we to blame the government for that? We don't have to blame the government for that.
No,
this is the responsibility of. This is a kind of security measures put in place in order to protect students at school. But I think that irresponsibility started from some of the teachers, which now pushes the government to take these measures, which do not favor positively the progress or the educational system of children. It is affecting them negatively. Normally, we were supposed to be having students leaving their homes with the total monopoly of their parents, coming to school with a total monopoly of their teachers, respecting their teachers. But nowadays, especially girls coming to school, even talking to teachers anyhow, just because they know the teachers can just hang around into their area in the night and woo them or try to be in relationship with them. This is the problem we are having, and we need to fix that.
Yeah, that is the point. And what, according to you, Mr. Azuma, the role of our community and government to ensure equity in education?
Yes, to ensure equity in education, I think that is the reason why some competitions are organized sometimes on the territory, school competitions, just to promote, just to privilege the two genders. When we take, for example, the national campaigns that has been started officially on 9th September by the government, which consists in school materials distribution to the girls from 64 cantons. So the target is to reach 100,000 girls, just to encourage also the girls to go to school, to be motivated, and to also know that they can be the best in the future, as well as the boys also. And not only that, the government, I think, has a behavior to organize the recruitment to be civil servant. The government organized recruitment, and both gender are privileged. The demands for women and the demand also for men. All those strategy to show that really the government is interested in promoting both genders.
Yes.
And I think this feminist ideology and feminist feminism, this political gimmicks and ideological gimmicks going on. I don't think we have such a problem in this country for the moment, because I think it's been something like 10 years now that I think Togo has taken a lot of measures regarding this complementarity or this balance for everything, especially regarding equity. And I think I don't think women don't have I don't think they have such a problem at such,
no.
because when you go to other countries, I feel they have such problem, but in Togo, I don't think so, because our girls, kids go to school. Girls are now, parents are very sensitized to send their girls to school now. We don't have that problem, and government also takes a lot of measures in order to recruit,
to help
women
ladies,
also, in order
yes.
to balance the equity, Jimmy's thing. But at the same thing, I think we need also to think regarding the priorities of the country, right? The priorities of this country, I don't think it goes a little bit as far as equity is concerned. Please, the priority as far as the educational system of this country is concerned is about the education of the children. That is the most important thing. It's not about balancing. We don't care about whether we have 50 girls and 50 boys, but we care rather about the kind of education the children have. It's not about the content. Like, I don't care about whether I have 100 girls and 100 boys, because if we have 100 boys and 100 girls, we focus ourselves on that and forget. And they have bad behaviors. Forget the education, the core value that they were normally supposed to come and have. Then we're losing our way. So what we need to do is to focus on the educational background. And today, this is the problem we're having. Whether girls or boys, when they go out from school, going back to the house, they have their own friendships, and they go through a lot of things. Some of them smoke weed. Some of them, drink a lot of alcohol and a lot of substances, and they are now uncontrollable both in school and at home. This is what we will focus ourselves in. In my area, the mayoring office, I remember, came up with a statistic showing how like 86% of young students, when they come out of school, like all of them are almost alcoholic, or all of them are almost like drug dealers and all those stuff. Where did they learn this from? This is where we should focus ourselves on.
Yes, that's to correct things.
This is what we need to correct. It's very important.
Now, coming to the role of parents in a successful school year, what role should parents play in supporting their children throughout the school year? Let me start with Mr. Azuma.
Yes, what roles parent can play or must play in this regard? They have given birth to the children. They send them to school, so they have plenty responsibility to ensure. The parent that want really his child's success should do everything for that. The first thing is to afford the school material to his child for school, is to find a school for his child, and not only register his child in a school, but time often she or he must go to in the school to check, to really investigate about the school life of his child. How is he behaving in the school, in the classroom? Is he understanding the subject? What are his difficulties in the subject? So, and he will reflect with the teachers the measures, the solutions that they could found in order that his child succeed for him. He will discuss with the teachers, but first of all, he must get his child ready for the school, and when he said will go to school, he must follow him also to check in the school what is going on well and what is not going on well, and he will find the solution with the teachers.
Yes, thank you. Coming to the following question, it is for you. And according to you, how can parents support teachers and contribute to a productive learning environment? Because he just started with something, but I want you to add with the help. How can parents support the teacher?
It's, I don't want to say is it because of poverty or what, but I think nowadays parents, what they just need to do is, when the resumption times come, they just need to send their kids to school, and that's all. And then they forget, like, whether the child has gone to school, they don't care. How do they go to school? What do they do? What is happening? What is the environment like? How do their children feel into the environment in which they find themselves in as far as educational system is concerned.
Yes.
They don't care, which is very problematic, and it is not that supportive to the teachers. As a parent, you need also to think, what are the types of friendships that my child is having? What are the types of friends that are coming to my house, following my child as friend, going to school together or coming back from school together? Today's parents don't do that. I don't know. Is it because of the, I don't even want to give a reason to that,
Yeah.
right? This is what is requested from a parent. First, do that. Second, go trace the way to the school. Follow your child. Try to talk to the teacher. Try to understand what your child does in the school. Try to understand what is the capacity of your child in school. It is only your teacher that can tell you that. From what you see at home and from what the child's teacher tells you, you understand the kind of child you have. Because today, children have double faces. They have a face they present at home, they have a face they present at school, and they have also even another face they present outside
and outside the
house
house
and
on
school.
the way.
And which is very, very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
They become now very uncontrollable. A parent very easily supports his child by saying, no, my child is innocent. At school, even the teacher says, no, this is a good guy. At least at school, he's very quiet. But outside of school, it's only their friends that know the kind of capacity they have. This is the problem we have, and we need to work a little. It's not just about the curricula.
Yeah.
It's not just about whether the government should do something. It has to be very collaborative.
Yes, yes. And Mr. Azuma, there is a question to both of you.
Yes.
It is the exercise of healthy parent control on screen management, and how can a parent manage this part or exercise the healthy parent control?
Okay.
Yes, I'll start with you.
He is a student. Let's say he is a student. We are talking about student. They are student, and they spend some time to learn their lessons.
Yeah.
They devote some time to learn their lesson. They need also the time to entertain themselves.
Yeah.
So I think it is there the necessity to watch TV or to play or to watch on the screen. So it is a way of entertainment. But as a parent, you do not have to let your child watching like that.
Yeah.
As he is a student, so you have to guide him, lead him to just watch some movies or things that can really participate to his improvement at school, can help him or be beneficial for him. He must watch TV, he must get entertained, get diverted, but it must be done with a limit. And the parent is the one who is well placed to limit that entertainment for his child.
Yeah.
As we said it, there is a time for everything.
Okay.
The time to watch, the time to learn his lesson. After that, he must go to his books to learn. But parents should make sure that children are watching something that will be beneficial for their children.
Mr. Wali.
I'm such a traditional person that I really don't condone even the use of phone, whether it has to be regulated or not. I don't condone it. To the extent that you might think you're controlling your child, but your child even knows the use of that phone even more than you.
Yes.
And this is what happens. This is the 21st
and know
century.
how to hide things.
Exactly. Even my younger brother knows everything, even about AI, more than I do. So how do you expect me to control that phone, the use of that phone over my younger brother?
Yeah.
This is a very perfect example of what is going on now. Parents think I bought an iPhone and given it to my child. When he's at home, he might be using it, but when he's going to school, he's not using it. And they think they're controlling it. Please, they are not controlling it. The child, or like alone in the room, can be uploading like porn videos and be watching. You can't control that. A lot of things you cannot control. I still believe, even though we are in the AI era, even though we are in the 21st century, education, especially from class 1 to terminal, education for me, as soon as that person still wears khaki, as a parent, I think that child doesn't need to be using a phone.
Yeah.
I still condone that. it is very important because, like, we have no idea of what
It's being shown
like
on the screen.
of what is being shown on the screens of the
Yes.
phones, and especially what is being uploaded on social media for our younger brothers and our younger sisters to be watching, and the immediate impact it has on them,
Yeah.
which is why they're not even capable to be working at school as far as the educational system is concerned, and we are suffering about that.
Now, coming back to the teacher-parent collaboration, according to you, what strategy teacher and parent to use, or like communication relationship between schools and families? How can we build that one?
First of all, I think there is a very big problem to resolve, and that problem needs to start from the governmental side.
Yeah.
This is not a way to blame the government. The government has been doing a lot as far as the educational system is concerned. But I think the government needs to play a very big role as far as the training of the new system of training teachers need to be, revisited. We need to train responsible teachers. There should be trust between parents and teachers. There should be trust between government and the teachers they are sending to the field. When the training is very well done, and teachers know their responsibilities, they know their,
Their
do's
limits,
and
their
don'ts,
way,
and they know there are such things I can't do because my responsibility is also to educate a child in school. I think this is the start of the resolution of the problem.
Okay.
Then we can come to the other sides of what the parents should do and all those stuff. Because, sorry for me to say, if this is becoming very problematic as far as the resolution of this problem, it's just because of what is happening between, especially what's happening at school and what is happening between the trust issues that happens between the teachers and the parents.
And according to you, how can it impact the students?
Yes.
children?
Let's talk a little
And you
about
can add your last
the
word as
communication purpose. For the communication purpose, there should be a meeting. There should be meetings between teachers and parent. And during that meeting, teachers and parent can meet and discuss together. They should imply parent in the school decisions taken. And apart from that, they should also create platforms, groups on WhatsApp where they will broadcast information, and parents will give their viewpoint about those information, so there can be a communication between teachers and the parent.
Yeah.
So if that communication exists between teachers and parent, I think it is a way to guide and to follow strictly the student, because the parent is following, the teachers also are following. When they remark something, they will talk about it in the group, and the parent will also give their viewpoint. Teachers, let's do it on this way, so it will be good. So my wish, I will talk about my wish for everyone this year is success to the teachers as well as to the student and the parent.
Yes.
So may the God grant success to the students, especially at the end of the year, and so the teachers also attain or reach their target, which is what? Do the good job.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming.
You are welcome.
Mr. Wali, your
My
last word.
my last word is this. Our younger brothers and sisters now smoke weed
Yeah.
from age 10 even going up. They smoke weed. Our younger brothers and sisters in school, like even outside of school, know how to drink alcohol. They know how to mix even a lot of things to drink. They know how to take some drugs that even you and I don't.
Yeah.
Please, this is a call to the government. This is what we need to fix. It's not about the curricula. We also need to fix the educational, the comportment, the behavioral aspect of these children.
Yeah.
It's very important. Please, let's bring the monopoly to teachers over students. It's very important. They need to have the monopoly over their students, and they need to control students even outside school.
Yes.
It's very important. This is what we need to fix. Otherwise, 5 years to 10 years, we will not recognize the youth of this country.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Blake.
Thank you very much. We are at the end of our program, live on TVT Studios in Lome. A big thanks to Mr. Abdul Latif Wali and Mr. Jidula Flora Azuma for sharing such a valuable insights. And thanks to you, dear viewers, for joining us. To all the students and teachers and parents across the country, we wish you a brilliant, blessed, and successful school year. May this new school year be filled with growth, knowledge, and fulfillment for everyone. Have a good evening and goodbye.